Charles Leclerc is one of the most adored figures in modern Formula One, not just for his talent behind the wheel, but for his quiet charm, emotional depth, and the way he carries himself both on and off the track. But while fans watch his every qualifying lap and podium celebration, there's another side to Charles that's often just as fascinating: his love life. Over the years, the Monégasque driver has been linked to a small circle of women who share more than just a connection to him. They all come from the same elegant, sun-drenched corner of the world. They're all from Monaco. They all move in similar social circles. And yes, at certain points, they've even been friends with each other. It all began back in 2015, long before the world saw him as the face of Ferrari. Charles was still a rising star in junior racing, balancing the pressure of performance with the quiet milestones of his young adulthood. Around this time, he entered a relationship with Giada Gianni, a stunning Italian model who became his first known long-term partner. Their relationship spanned nearly 4 years, quietly existing in the background of Charles's early racing career, from Formula 3 through to his dominant Formula 2 season, and eventually his Formula One debut with Sauber in 2018. Giada was there before the fame, before the millions of Instagram followers, before the red suit became iconic. She supported him through every stage of that journey. And although she didn't seek the limelight herself, fans grew fond of her and their relationship. But in 2019, as Charles's career took a massive leap with his Ferrari contract, the couple parted ways. According to Giada, the breakup was initiated by Charles, who wanted to fully focus on his new chapter with Ferrari. In a refreshingly honest moment, she explained that he told her he needed to dedicate all of his attention and energy to the sport. It was a decision that felt bittersweet, mature, yet undeniably painful. What came next surprised many. Not long after his breakup with Giada, Charles began dating Charlotte Sign, a Monégasque woman from a well-known local family. Charlotte wasn't just beautiful, she was intelligent, artistic, and stylish in a way that instantly captured attention. A student of architecture, a creative with her own brand, and a regular in Monaco's elite social scene, Charlotte represented a different kind of energy in Charles's life. More public, more polished, more modern. They made their relationship public in late 2019. And it didn't take long for the internet to fall in love with them. For nearly 3 years, Charles and Charlotte shared a life that seemed full of travel, fashion, and quiet compatibility. She was often seen in the paddock supporting him during race weekends, especially during the Monaco Grand Prix, where she was quite literally at home. They posted coordinated outfits, went on luxury getaways, and maintained a balance between sharing their lives online without overexposing it. It was the type of relationship that felt aspirational without being performative. But what added a subtle layer of complexity to their story was the fact that Charlotte and Giada actually knew each other. Both were part of the same Monégasque social circles, those curated groups of well-connected young adults who attend the same parties, follow each other on Instagram, and share mutual friends in one of the smallest yet wealthiest countries in the world. There's even evidence they followed each other online before or during the transitions in Charles's love life, which inevitably sparked quiet speculation among fans. Yet despite the overlapping timelines and shared history, there was never any drama, no shade, and no scandal. Just quiet, graceful exits. In December 2022, Charles and Charlotte announced their breakup in the most Monaco way possible, through matching Instagram stories. It was amicable, respectful, and much like their relationship mature. They made it clear that there was still love and appreciation between them, but that they were heading in different directions. And just like that, another chapter quietly closed. Then, in early 2023, whispers of a new presence in Charles's life began to surface. A soft launch, if you will. A new woman began appearing in photos near him, spotted in the background at Fashion Week, seen quietly filming him at public events. Her name, Alexandra St. Mou. Like Giada and Charlotte before her, Alexandra is from Monaco. And yes, she, too, is connected to that same social bubble. A 21-year-old art history student with a gentle, classic sense of style. Alexandra was virtually unknown to the public before her association with Charles. But in true modern love story fashion, it didn't take long for internet sleuths to piece things together. By the time the 2023 Monaco Grand Prix arrived, it was clear Alexandra was Charles Leclerc's new girlfriend. Unlike his previous partners, Alexandra keeps a low profile online. Her Instagram is private, and she rarely posts anything personal. But her presence at races and occasional public outings with Charles have made her somewhat of a fashion muse among fans. In 2024, she was even featured by Vogue after wearing a modern Cheongsam-inspired look at the Chinese Grand Prix that instantly went viral. Suddenly, everyone wanted to know who the stylish, mysterious girl next to Charles Leclerc was. And again, what makes Alexandra's relationship with Charles especially interesting isn't just the romance, it's the context. She's the third woman Charles has dated who is from Monaco. She's also loosely connected to his previous girlfriends. It's not so much a coincidence as it is a reflection of Charles's world, a tight, elite community where everyone knows everyone, and private relationships unfold in very public ways. So far, Alexandra and Charles have kept things classy and private. There are no couple selfies, no attention-grabbing displays, just quiet companionship and mutual respect. And in a world as fast-paced and chaotic as Formula One, that kind of stability might be exactly what Charles needs. From Giada, who supported him in the early days, to Charlotte, who stood by him during his rise to global fame, to Alexandra, who matches his current season of elegance and quiet growth. Each relationship tells a different story, but one thread connects them all: Monaco. Whether or not Alexandra is the one he ends up with, one thing's for sure: Charles Leclerc may travel the world every weekend, but when it comes to love, he always seems to come home.